you are steering clear of cheap plastic decor and want more of a classy look, grab some of these Dollar Tree glassware pieces and I'll share with you how to create some fun DIYs that you have to check out. Please leave me a big thumbs up and let's get started.
One of my favorite glassware pieces are these trivet pieces that you can easily pick up in the kitchen section, and you can make these over several different ways. So one of my favorite things is to actually make something really cute on one of them and sandwich it in between another one, and that's going to protect it whenever you are setting your pot or whatever on it, especially since today we are using glitter. So for this I am using some of Dollar Tree's vinyl, and I just cut out a Santa hat. Now I played around with the angle of the hat a couple of different ways, but you're not going to see this. You also could print out a Santa hat template if you didn't want to freehand it, but just got it in the shape that I like, stuck it down on the trivet. Now I accidentally did stick it on the wrong one. You're supposed to put it on the one that you didn't remove the little feet. I do want those to stay underneath, but I did peel off those little clear pieces on the second one. And now is the best, most fun part. I'm taking some white chalk paint, making it look like it has a ton of like fluffy white cotton on this hat. I feel like this just completely makes it. And then to top it off, I did sprinkle it with some white glitter that I had. Now I knew I was going to be adding glue to hold these two pieces together, so I wanted to camouflage that in. So I went ahead and just added some extra snow with the white paint and glitter around the edges, and then whenever I add in this glue, it's going to camouflage it a little bit more. I recommend trying out a different glue if there's one that you like. This one actually took super long to dry. It's just Dollar Tree glue, so you definitely could try something else or the E6000, but it did camouflage it a little bit with the glitter. And then here is another way to use the trivet. I actually used a textured one for this and took a family photo as well as some scrapbooking paper and just Mod Podged it using a thin layer of glue so it doesn't take forever to dry, but this turned out really cute and a really great gift idea. Okay, so I know this is a glassware video, but definitely pick up one of these little plastic snow globes. This pairs perfectly with one of the bubble vases from Dollar Tree. If you actually turn it upside down and stick it right on top, how gorgeous is this snowman silhouette? I love it. So I knew I needed to paint these white. I go ahead and remove the bottom of the snow globe, remove all of the papers that tells you how to make the real snow globe, and I'm going to pour in some acrylic paint. Now you can do this a couple of different ways. You could actually use a paintbrush and paint the inside of it. That does take a couple of coats of paint, or you can paint the outside, but I didn't want to risk this scratching off, so I am just doing the pouring method by filling it up with the acrylic paint and then just pouring as much as I can out and letting this completely dry. I'm adding the little bottom back in there, and this is going to give it the perfect little neck shape so that I can tie a little ribbon for a scarf around it. I feel like this is so cute. I love how it turned out, and this is so easy to do that everyone can do this. Now I played around. I had some fuzzy socks on hand from Dollar Tree, so I went ahead and gave him a little black knit hat, but I went ahead and traded out for a gray one just to fit more into my style and give him this black and white buffalo check ribbon for a scarf. And then, like I said, I just did the gray sock for the hat, tied it off so it had the little piece at the top, and then I did use hot glue for his nose, and this is going to give it more of a 3D look and be so much more fun to paint and stick out. I think it makes it look more cute. And then using the back of paintbrushes, I did dot the eyes and the mouth with just some black paint, but this is one of my favorite things. I think he is the cutest thing ever. I have been sharing these vintage style lanterns on my channel forever. I used to put them on like the oil heater bases, and I love these. So I thought it would be fun to actually put it on a clear base so we could decorate. So Dollar Tree had out these fun little jars, and they have like a unique little shape. It actually has the shape of like an original like vintage oil lamp. So this was perfect. I filled it up with faux snow, pine cones, berries, and some greenery, and then glued this top vase down in place. And this instantly looks like a gorgeous lamp that I put together for like $2.50. So the secret to this is picking up these LED candles. Now I get a lot of questions every time I use these, how am I gluing it down in the bottom? But it has a removable vase, so when you glue this down, you're still able to pop the candle in and out to remove the batteries or turn it on. So just glued that down in place and then added a ribbon. I added a couple of jingle bells to the front. These didn't want to stay. I had to hold them in place until the glue cooled off, but a super cute project that I'll get to use for years to come. It fits down inside of that little jar perfectly, but absolutely gorgeous, being clear so you can decorate however you want inside the base. I just shared a huge video on how to use these clear mugs for Christmas. If you haven't checked out that video, I'll leave it linked down below. But another fun way is if you pair it with a clear plate, like a mini little saucer plate from Dollar Tree, you can actually attach any style or color fabric to the bottom and really give it that pop of color. So Dollar Tree has out tons of Christmas fabric right now. Grab it whenever you see any. This specific fabric actually came from Walmart. I love going in there because they also offer little like fat quarters, it's called, to get it in these little pre-cut sections for very inexpensive. So I Mod Podge that underneath the plate, let that completely dry, and then I'm actually pouring a candle into the mug. So you could use any type of candle that you have if you have a better quality one. I'm just sticking with these cheap Dollar Tree candles, and I melt down a couple of them on my stove, pour it into this mug, let it completely cool off because you don't want to handle it while the wax is still wet. It'll splash around, and then I'm going to decorate around it. So I put some of this faux greenery around the bottom and then just use a couple of floral picks that I had to cut off the little berries, or you could add anything that you would like. But I think this is so cute. It's kind of a whimsical fun piece. Kind of reminds me of like the Grinch or Dr. Seuss with those big polka dots, but how cute is this? I love it, and I love that pop of red color. Another fun way to use one of these mugs is to actually cut out using a Cricut, or you could just use stickers or whatever, but put milk for Santa on this and then just paint the inside to make it look like faux milk. This looks so adorable setting out on a cookie tray. Obviously you can replace this on Christmas Eve with a real glass of milk, but it just lets you style it on a cocoa bar or something and looks super cute. Whenever I make these glassware style videos, I always love to remind people to check your local thrift stores. You can get incredible deals here and actually repurpose all of this glassware that's going to go to waste. So I'm using a Dollar Tree little candle plate, and then that little flower pot came from the thrift store. It looks like it originally came from Dollar General for about $3. I got it for $1.50, and I knew it was the perfect shape for what I needed. So the thrift store I go into has walls of this glassware, so many things to pick from. If you're going in for a specific shape that you need, you're going to find something. So I went ahead and painted both of these pieces black and then glued them down together, and I want this to look like a little snowman top hat. So this shape worked perfect for me, and then I went in and added a little bit of greenery and then some faux snow. You wouldn't even have to use the white paint if you didn't want to. You could just go in with some glue to attach the snow, but I really wanted it to show up and be like a bold contrast. So I am just letting the glitter stick to this wet paint, but you could add in a layer of Mod Podge, but holding some candy canes, or you could even pour a candle in here. I love this. So I found these mini little jars in my Dollar Tree with a rope handle. These look so high end. I think they are so adorable. So I knew I could fix these up to look like little mini Christmas lanterns. So I just filled them up with some faux snow, added in a little LED light from the Dollar Tree, and then stuck a little piece of greenery. I didn't even have to use any glue. This was less than 5 minutes. Put these together, but these are so gorgeous and high end looking, and just a fun way to add those little warm lights around your home.
Thank you guys for joining me today. Please leave a big thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.